The theater isn't the only place on campus with stories. In fact, the most famous ghost story is about the woman who haunts the dorm with her name on it, Mary Mayo Hall.
No one has ever seen her, but different phenomena have occurred. I've heard all the stories, yes. Most of them, I guess. Most of them center around West Circle because they are the original, some of the original residence halls on campus. And probably the most prominent one is Mary Mayo and the ghost of Mary Mayo, who continues to visit year after year.
Mayo Hall is the oldest resident hall on campus, and it has been rumored for years, ever since I've been here, to be haunted.
Lights going on, noises, doors closing, things like that.
This is the famous piano area that plays by itself. Mary Mayo has been known to put a few tunes out on it.
Well, when I was a student at Michigan State back in the early 70s, there were the urban myths. And the students that lived in West Circle would talk about the ghosts that were over there.
Her picture is above the fireplace here on the mantle, and the folklore about her is that she still lives here. Some of the things that are seen and said about her are temperature changes in hallways, shadowy figures in the dark, electronics, lights going on and off, just a lot of kind of supernatural type things that with no explanation.
It was freshman year, and me and my roommate, just one night, we always had heard weird stuff going on, but like we never just thought that it was anything to be worried about.
Unofficially, this is the Mary Mayo room.
We were sleeping one night. It was just a regular school night.
There's some pretty scary areas in the basement area.
Oh, just stories, sightings, noises, things that go bump in the night again.
And I woke up and I looked at my alarm clock. It was about around 3 in the morning.
And some of them were old coal chutes or, old storage rooms. So they're not anywhere where I would want to go all the time.
And I had heard something running, like not a human run. Like there was no way someone could run that fast in the small allotted dorm room space.
And the students kind of put their own spin on these places.
I turned up and I saw my roommate flash up just right at the same exact time that I did. We both had heard it.
Gentlemen?
And I saw a black shadow figure of a man walking to our window because our beds faced the window, and it just flat out disappeared at the window. I looked at my roommate and I was like, did that just really happen?
Very echoey chamber. This type of brick just doesn't exist anymore.
A few years ago, we had some the people that go into buildings and can feel the ghosts. There's a group here in Lansing. There's a society, and they wanted to come in and see if they could feel the ghosts. And they felt that there was some aura that was down in that area.
I had one of the oldest fountains on campus down here.
You're in the building, like over a holiday break, and you're the only one there, and you could hear a lot of knocking and swear that there's someone in that building following you.
So the history goes back to the origin of the campus and some of the this is the hallowed ground.
Situations like that continue to perpetuate the urban legends.
And my office sits in this building, so I have an ear to the weirdness. Yeah.
So what do you think about the ghost radar saying your name?
That was kind of creepy, a little bit. Really hadn't had anything happen since I've been here. Yeah. I've heard all the stories and everything, but I never had anything personally happen to me.
Oh, you've got a wonderful list there. Some of those things I hadn't heard, but most of them, they've been around for years. And I'm sure if you talk to my colleagues that came before me, in fact, I heard some of them from my colleagues that came before me. But when I was a student, the same stories were being talked about. Same stories.